Om Sai Ram. By Baba's blessings, I am sharing a very small story from Sri Sai Satcharitra. Hear it with full of your devotion, and Baba will surely bless you. So, this is the story of Mr. Ambadekar. Mr. Gopal Narayan Ambadekar of Pune was a devotee of Baba. He served for 10 years in the Abkari department in the Thana district and in Jawhar state, from where he had to retire. He tried to get some other job, but he did not succeed. He was overtaken by other calamities and his condition grew from bad to worse. He passed 7 years in this condition, visiting Shirdi every year and placing his grievances before Baba. In 1916, his plight became worst and he decided to commit suicide in Shirdi. So he came there with his wife and stayed for 2 months. One night, while sitting in a bullock cart in front of Dikshit Wada, he resolved to end his life by throwing himself into a well close by. But Baba wished to do something else. A few paces from this place, there was a hotel, and its proprietor, Mr. Shagun, a devotee of Baba, came out and accosted him thus: "Did you ever read Akkalkot Maharaj's life?" Ambadekar took this book from Sagun and began to read it. Casually, or we may say providentially, he came across a story which was to this effect. During the lifetime of Akkalkot Maharaj, a certain devotee suffered very much from an incurable disease, and when he could no longer endure the agony and pain, he became desperate and, in order to end his miseries, threw himself one night into a well. Immediately, the Maharaj came there and took him out with his own hands and advised him thus: "You must bear the fruit, good or bad, of your past actions. If it is incomplete, suicide won't help you. You have to take another birth and suffer again. So, instead of killing yourself, why not suffer for some time and finish up the fruit of your past deeds and be done with it once and for all?" Reading this appropriate and timely story, Ambadekar was much surprised and moved. He had not caught Baba's hint through the story. He would have been no more. Had he not got Baba's hint through the story, he would have been no more. He would have suicided. But on seeing Baba's all persiveness and benevolence, his faith in him was confirmed and he became a very staunch devotee. His father was a devotee of Akkalkot Maharaj, and Sai Baba wanted him to walk in his father's footsteps and continue his devotion to him. He then got Sai Baba's blessings and his prospects began to improve. He studied astrology and gained proficiency in it, and thereby improved his lot. He was able to earn sufficient money and passed his later life in ease and comfort. So this was a very small story, but the aim and motive behind sharing this story is, first, that suicide is never an option. Second, whatever situation we are in, we should have complete trust in Baba and we should just keep moving, go with the flow. And as well, keeping strong faith in Baba that one day things will fall in place, and whatever is happening right now is also by Baba's grace. So we need to keep that faith and we need to go with the flow. Om Sai Ram. See you next Thursday.